The next topic I want to talk about is giving people their flowers while they can smell them.
Yeah.
Basically, what kind of inspired this topic, even though was basically more of Drake. I know when I say the word Drake, Randy, I struck a nerve because I know I know your strong feelings about Drake.
Culture.
So one thing about Drake is that the reason why I want to say let's give him the flowers while he's still here, bro. This nigga really is he's top 3 on Hot 100 Billboard, and he is all 3. My nigga, I give credit to what credit is due. You got to give this man his flowers. And the sad part is that Drake is probably the most popular, one of the most popular rap artists ever, and he is at the highest plateau, and he still gets disrespected more than any other artist.
Absolutely.
Even though I know some disrespect is about to come from Randy, but
no, he don't get all his dues. He don't get it, and he changes the game. There's a whole generation of rappers that he literally carried on his back. It's just he doesn't get the respect because that Meek Mill situation plays into that, but. No matter what, the man is talented. The numbers are there. I don't feel like maybe it's his appearance. Maybe because he's not in the club. Maybe he's not, he wants to stay in his own city and make his own, he moves on his own type of time. We want rappers to be so accessible. You get what I'm saying? And the fact that he could just show up, show out, and go back home and disappear for a while, people are not used to artists being like that. When back in the 90s and the early 2000s, movie stars operated like that. You don't see Will Smith, you don't see Denzel unless they got a movie coming out.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying? So I think he's moving on that type of time. I want you to get the music, sit with the music, enjoy it, consume it, and then I'll come back and feed you some more when you ready. So.
Just like Kendrick, but yeah.
No, I'm done talking about Kendrick.
Kendrick's in his
he's
own
so
little
far gone. Not even to talk. That's a bar to Drake.
No, I'm just.
But he's
That's
too.
me taking shots at Drake. My bad.
No, it's just people put him on a pedestal where I feel like he was too young to be there.
Facts.
We talking about Jay-Z, okay, cool.
Yeah.
We seen the body of work over years.
Yeah.
In years of hard work, fine, put them up there.
Okay.
But Kendrick, people just gassed him up too early, and I think it went up to his head, and he thinks he's bigger than he is in a sense, respectfully.
Before you give your take, I'm gonna respectfully say that there was a point in time when Good Kid, Mad City came out. Majority, and I'm not gonna say majority, but a good portion of his fans were Drake haters.
Absolutely, I believe that.
Because they wanted Drake to get off the freaking island, off the top, off the number 1 spot so quickly. They was like, Kendrick. It was even to a point where I didn't want to listen to Kendrick, even though he's an amazing artist. The floor is yours, Randy.
All right, as Gary has witnessed the amount of Drake slander I've thrown off. I mean,
over the years.
Over the years, for sure. Yeah, for sure. I mean, you feel me? When a man is great, the man is great.
Yep.
You feel me? Give him his flowers. I'll give him his respect. But to me, when it comes to Drake or listening to Drake, there's probably a handful of songs I'll listen to. Cause Pete.
And I'm surprised.
Oh, bro. Cause think about it though. Cause I was listening to Drake back in 09, 2010. Back when I was in summer school. Fucking listening to Ransom with him and Wayne.
Yeah.
And I was like,
going crazy.
Who the hell is this dude? You feel me? That's the Drake I felt like, okay, who is this? Let me do my research. Till I found out he was the actor, Wheelchair Jimmy. I was like,
get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck. No, literally. I was like, get the fuck out of here. Then later on, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna give this nigga a chance. You feel me? Still spitting bars, rappy nigga. I was like, all right, I'll fuck with this. As soon as he switched to that R&B side, lovey-dovey, light skin, this and that, and then switch back to this demeanor that he holds like he's a mean street guy, then switches back to different accents, and it's like, bro, you know what? I'm not that's just not. I can't I can't relate to your music. Your demeanor just ain't. It's pretty much like this. If I see Drake in public and people go crazy, I'll be like, this peon ass nigga. Keep it walking. Regardless if you richer than me or not, I'm gonna just look at you like, all right, whatever.
You
bro.
question his authenticity for sure.
Oh, for sure. Especially the man can't dress neither. So for sure, question his authenticity.
I definitely understand where you're coming from as far as being authentic, but I feel like to me it speaks more towards his greatness, the fact that he can adapt to a lot. I think I'm not saying certain styles of music were not popular, but he makes them more prominent. He gives certain people a
No,
look.
for sure. He's
you
great
get what
at
I'm
doing
saying?
that.
Like
Great at doing that.
He's good at switching up the sounds. And like I said, he's the blueprint for a lot of shit we see. Like a lot of kids were not confident back in the day. You would not be able to speak about your feelings as a man and be looked at, unless you're an R&B singer, and be looked at as cool.
Wale.
No, but Wale come from poetry. It's different.
I mean,
it's
it's still expressing your feelings.
Absolutely, but I feel like Drake is better at like making a more polished song than Wale.
Okay.
I feel like Wale is more of a creative. I feel like Wale overthinks things a lot because he's so deep into like thoughts. Because if you learn so many crafts, then you get lost in the sauce in a sense. Because I feel like Wale would enjoy doing like a poetry night at his house or some shit. But it's like to come from that and actually write a song and make a hit. Like I feel like Drake just got that sauce a little bit more than him. But to piggyback on what we were talking about giving people their flowers, like when me and Gary had this conversation, the only two people realistically that we give flowers to is Jay-Z and Beyonce. Really? Nobody can dare to say anything bad about Jay-Z. Facts. And who's gonna lose their career disrespecting Queen Bee? Who's gonna say that? I remember as somebody that wanted to host 106 in Park as my dream job coming up, I remember when Keisha Shantae and Bow Wow were hosting, and I remember they made a joke or they said something about Blue Ivy, and 106 in Park was not on television for the following week. When they came back,
power.
I heard on social media and on the internet that Beyonce made a call and be like, "Yo, why they talking about my child? They need to chill."
It's just like when Beyonce
they almost got
Fabulous,
canceled.
Bro.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So I feel like besides those two, everybody, like I feel like Bow Wow should get his flowers. Wale should get his flowers.
Bow Wow is the reason why I always wanted braids, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like Mike and everything. Bow Wow, Harlem Shaking. Bow Wow with Snoop Dogg. Like.
And if we're being honest, he was a rapper that was singing too.
G shit. Because back in the day, because I'm a little bit older than y'all, so me watching Bow Wow growing up is like, oh snap, this little nigga right here with the braids is getting all the girls. I'm like
selling out shit.
Exactly. I'm in like elementary school, transitioning to middle school. So we looking at Bow Wow like, oh nigga, you got to get fresh. Nigga has white tee, Air Forces,
Exactly.
It's like, all right, you imitate that just to be all that as a teenager back in the day. Yeah.
Bow Wow survived like damn near 3 generations of music.
Yeah. Honestly.
And he could have kept going if he had like that factor behind him.
I just feel like as he got older for being in the game at such a young age. As he got older, we just couldn't relate to like the stuff he was doing.
I think it's the height theory. When you get to like around here, when you see like, because you have the Justin Timberlakes that like took off from a long time, and Chris Brown took off since he was 16. Them niggas was the same height. It's hard to start from this age and then gradually grow. It's like Usher, your man Usher. He graduated.
Well, he started at 15.
Or he probably grew at what? 1 inch since then. I'm sorry, like bro, like when you this height, I'm like when niggas, oh yeah, I remember when you made Lil Bow Wow, you was like this, like this. You can't say this to Chris Brown, Usher, Justin Timberlake. You can't do that.
Yeah.
It plays a little factor.
And and I mean it could be a passion factor too. He probably lost the passion for it over time because when you young, you get managed by so many people. Like everybody is telling you what to do. Now you an adult, you started getting your own money. You're like, oh, I don't want to talk about this shit. Why do I have to make a song about falling in love when I'm only fucking bitches out here? You get what I'm saying? Because Bow Wow is a hoe.
No.
Because I watch Love and Hip Hop, and I watch growing up hip hop. Like he puts up numbers out here.
No, it's Bow Wow, bro.
You get what I'm saying? So
back to what you were saying too, because growing up, I forgot in high school, he was rapping. Like he had 2 mixtapes called like the Green Light mixtape. I think like 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And he was like actually spitting some stuff because the man grew some balls and started smoking weed and hanging around gangsters.
And he was an actor the whole time too.
Exactly, bro. So it's just like, yeah, give Bow Wow his respect, man. Even though he's like the biggest internet clown, which I still don't know why. But it's just like give that man his respect.
It's like when your life has been on in front of like a camera your whole life, it's gonna happen at some point.
Yeah.
And to gradually leave this topic, I think it has to be addressed that sucking dick and giving flowers is completely different.
Oh, absolutely.
Completely different. I was not going. Where's this man going?
Yeah, I was scared for a
Sucking
second.
dick. No.
You can't start with sucking dick and then
bro.
trans.
Give me
You
a
can't
warning with that.
You can't start right
It's the
there.
shorts, ladies and gentlemen. I told him not to wear it.
I just like, cause like I just wanted to say it like that, so the point is made. Because you remember the saying, right? Hopefully they will too.
When
Yo,
Randy's here,
Gary is on some shit today.
Bro, I was here for half an episode, bro,
You
and I
feel
still
me?
had to pay my full fee.
Yeah, they gonna have to pay $25 for the after
Oh
credits on this.
my god. Oh.